What is up, guys? In case you were living under a rock and managed to miss the biggest 2v2 tournament in Halo Wars 2's recent years, I'm going to be uploading all of the casted videos starting from round 2 of the 25 team tournament right here on YouTube. The hype was absolutely insane and we reached over 200 viewers on Twitch for the grand finals, the most successful day of my streaming career, and I cannot wait to do it again. So onto the first series, and this is an absolute cracker and a shock to the whole community. Alright guys, here we go. We are ready to start XCA 5 Abumosh versus Almirante and Hechi in game number 1. And we're going to be seeing Atriox and Kinsana going down against Yap Yap and Jerome in this best of 3 in round 2.
When I did my little short stream yesterday, Abu and XCA ran this combo on this map every single time, so this seems to be a practice thing for them. And they like to go into the double scout play with the chosen chopper and just the straight Kinsano jackrabbit. So we'll see how Almirante and Hechi will answer back to that. The Yap Jerome is going to be good for them though.
Alright, let's get started to see how Almirante and Hechi are going to be starting off this game. Almirante is going to be opening up Jackrabbit supply pad. And Hechi, double harvester, probably going to be going for a triple as well and trying to get some mini steals from the other team.
Scrolling up to the top, Abu going to be opening up with a chopper as well. Or he was building a chopper. Looks like he canceled 4 grunts instead. Meanwhile, XCA, I believe his Jackrabbit is out on the map already. Yep, going towards that middle supply on the other side. Looks like he's running Almirante out with the Marine already, and that Jackrabbit's just going to secure the kill on that. Actually, it's going to be a bit of a Jackrabbit fight here.
So it looks like Abu is going to secure both of his mini bases. Hechi's not going to be able to steal that one. He should be able to get the back one though, and possibly the double here, since his teammate has not managed to pick up any yet. It looks like he's going to be going for some mini steals of his own. Yeah, he's going to be stealing Almirante straight in front of his base.
You can see the rally point on the far one as well. We'll see if maybe he opts to steal that one, but he's going to choose to secure his own instead. Definitely much smarter play. You don't want to have all your minis stolen. As you can see, the blue team secures the 2 middle minis on the side of Abu and XCA.
So Hechi going to be picking up both of the doubles here, so that's going to set him back quite a bit. He's upgrading his generator on time. He's got all his pads being upgraded now as well. Almirante upgrading his generator, but XCA managed to steal one of Almirante's minis, which leaves Almirante with 2 minis for the time being, but it looks like he is going to secure this back one as well. So a very strange split in mini bases between both teams here. So the main focus of both teams is probably just to clear out the enemy mini bases on their side of the map, so they can resecure them, so nothing stupid's going to be going on like double raid camps or anything on there. However, Hechi has put a raid camp down on that double mini, but the hell drop comes down.
Yeah, I think that's going to stifle any sort of extreme aggression come out here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see red team get aggressive instead. XCA did manage to kill off the rabbit of Almirante, and now that armory is just finishing up on the mini. So it's going to be a later Jerome hero for all. They can't even afford it quite yet either. It's going to be extremely delayed, looking to pop out at 3:30. So we'll see if red team is going to capitalize off that fact, but it does look like they're just pressuring the middle mini instead.
Yeah, this raid camp's going down. It's super weak just from that one flamer. One heavy grunt's going to get out, but there's 3 choppers here as well. And red team are just swarming this mini base to try and take out as quickly as possible. Luckily, Hechi does have a raid camp back at home. Almirante already on the second generator, and he is getting the Jerome leader out now, as expected.
Yeah, in the meantime, looking at Abu, looks like his Chosen just popped out. Gonna be upgrading it straight away as well. XCA upgrade isn't due quite yet, as he does need to upgrade the gen, but he is triple pumping those rabbits at the moment, so he is going to get those numbers very fast. It's just a matter of when he's going to get the upgrade. It's really going to make a difference here in these fights coming right up.
Chosen's on his way now as well. Not got his upgrade yet, so he won't be doing much damage, but he can basically feed off this fodder and get some vet experience on this. So that raid camp has been rebuilt for Hechi, and now Jerome is out. They're going to be making an aggressive push down the middle.
Chosen is in position now to start getting vet off the fodder upgraded. Also just kicked in, so now he's going to be able to wipe these fodder in a few shots here. But the scout numbers are getting to pretty critical mass here for XCA. He just needs to get that upgrade before they really start to swing. He's about 100 power off. I'd like to see him start to save up a little bit.
Jerome gets trapped here. He's going to go straight into the plasma mines, and the Mantis is going to come down on top of him. He needs to jump in that ASAP because he is red bar. There's enough choppers here, and that Jerome is dead. XCA and Abu doing a cracking job here on Almirante and Hechi. This is looking really bad for them now.
Yeah, Almi just ran his Jerome right up to that with nothing else. He was extremely out of position. Now he doesn't really have anything to defend. You can see the rally points already. They're just beelining for.
Yeah, we got an army of jackrabbits and choppers with the Chosen. It's going to be really nasty for Almirante and Hechi to deal with. Turret 15 seconds out. That's the first turret, but there is some mines here. Might catch a couple of these scouts, but Almirante is in a lot of trouble, and I don't think Hechi has anything to be able to save him here.
XPA, the upgrade's about to pop. The support drone, and now those mines aren't going to do anything. He's going to be able to see them, and this turret's going to drop. It's already dead. Like, that was up for maybe a second. You see mines already being targeted down by the rabbits.
Share drop now coming out with the enduring salvo as well. Those are some good stuns. A good drop from Almirante.
That actually cleans up like 10 plus rabbits there. That's a pretty large portion of the army, but the thing is, they don't really have anything to deal with the Chosen now. Like, sure, they kill all the rabbits, but now this Chosen's just gonna be able to run through everything, along with more getting streamed in because he's triple pumping.
And the Chosen gets Vet 1 during all this as well. One supply pad down. Plasma Mine's going to be dropped on the turret at the back, so that's a really good placement by Abu there.
Another turret drop. They're already 4th point. Or, excuse me, that's Kasana. That is 3rd point. The victory turret drop. But that
Jerome's out. Yeah, Jerome's out again. He's going to be dying. Chosen needs to be careful though. He's lost his shield. Still, the harassment at Almirante's base is still coming in. Still units flooding in. Hechi's trying to do a counter attack, but only on a couple of minis. Luckily, he's only lost 1 pad here, but Almirante down to 3 population, no leader. And Abu and XC are doing a great job here. The Chosen's still alive. Should be able to get his shield back because there's no units attacking him. And Almirante in a lot of trouble. Upgrading to Tech 2 now. If Abu and XCA get turrets on the base, which they have, it's going to be really difficult for Hechi to do any counter push. And now Almirante has 0 units, picking up an Expo as well, and he's relying on Hechi to basically bail him out here.
Yeah, he's going to get the Jerome back out in 5 seconds here, but if XCA and Abu are aware of this, looks like they could probably capitalize on that. XA actually looks like he's sending the rabbits back home to deal with any rider pressure coming out here from Hechi.
Kirkester is quiet.
Actually, looks like he sent it back by then. He kind of motioned that way for a second here, but it looks like the choppers of Abu are managing the hold.
Almirante's base is completely stripped into Tech 2, but we do have that big counter push from Hechi with the heavy grunts. Does he have the... Yeah, he does have the upgrade, so he can deal with these scouts very easily.
Oh, this Drum Hero's in a lot of trouble right here. It's getting run down by these rabbits. Doesn't have the Y ability quite yet. And the drops are good. That's going to be a dead Jerome Hero.
Another dead Jerome Hero. That is 3 times this Jerome has been killed for Almirante. Just not going well for him at the moment. Still has his main base, but they haven't... He can't afford to build anything right now. It's all up to Hechi. Big drop coming on Abu's main from Hechi here with the grunts from above. But these Jackrabbits are just going to be cleaning up Almirante, who has absolutely nothing to defend.
Yeah, these rabbits can always just go back whenever they want. That's the great thing about those Kinsana rabbits. They're just so fast. They can respond to any pressure on the opposite side of the map as soon as they can, especially when you have an engineer out from Abu. Going to be delaying all the damage coming out onto his base. I'll drop as well. It's going to be denying any more kind of damage onto the space. Yeah, all the LPs coming down. That's going to kill off this grunt from above. And it looks like, yep, there goes the expo of Almi. He has almost nothing.
He has nothing. He has no pads except the mini bases. He has no units. Every time he builds his leader, he gets absolutely screwed by these scouts, and he's lost him 3 times already. It's all down to Hechi now to do some damage on this base, but it looks like this counter attack has already been halted. Shade drop coming down. Hechi is in Tech 2. I could just imagine the comms between Hechi and Almirante right now, just screaming at each other, wondering what went wrong. Almirante has resigned and given up, and game number 1 is going to be going down to XCA and Abu.
Yeah, Almi, excuse me, was just so greedy, just walking up his Jerome Hero to 2 full pop scout armies from Abu and XCA. As soon as he lost that, and he was committed only to that Jerome Hero, he's trying to just incredibly greedy. Incredibly greedy, and he got punished for it really quick here. As soon as that Jerome Hero died, you saw them zoom right over to the base, and really solid play from red team here.
Amazing start from Abumosh and XCA. Might actually knock out Almirante Hechi if they don't pull something back.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Actually, no, wait, there is no Vori, because they banned Vori, so... It's going to be interesting, because when I cast Abu XCA yesterday, they ran a Vori colony, and just got super aggressive right off the bat. I think it was a Rex 3rd. I want to say it was really early Goliaths and pressure. So we'll see how they switch it up for this game with the no Vori. And we're going to see how Almi and Hechi answer back down a game in the series. Poison, I mean, this is match point. It's only a best of 3. Like, if they lose this game, they are out of the tourney. So we will see. We'll see how they can answer back here. But they're going over their leader choices right now. Being very deliberate with what they choose.
You start this one off ugly. I'm just going to sort this out.
Yeah. All right. So now we are on to game number 2 And Abu and XCA are going to go with a colony cutter. And in response, Almirante and Hechi are going to use Forge and Cutter here. Not usual picks you see on Frontier, especially not the Forge. You often see that reserved for larger maps, as this Tech 1 is kind of on the weaker side, especially versus a colony. You have to be a little afraid of that chopper skid opener as UNSC. And with both these players as UNSC here, we'll see if they manage to get pressured out. But hopping into this game, we're going to be starting off with Abumosh. He's going to be your red player, and he's sending all of his grunts immediately to the middle, chopper queued up. Likely going to be seeing that chopper skit opener from him. His teammate to the right side of the map, it's going to be XCA5 playing as the cutter, the double supply pad opener. And their opponent on the top side of the map, it's going to be Almirante playing as the Forge. Going to be grabbing his middle mini, securing that right away. No shenanigans going on there quite yet. And his teammate Hechizero on the top left side of the map. Going to be grabbing an early node here. Going to be getting that income in real quick. Probably try to get Almi a faster Forge Hog and extra units to help keep that Forge Hog alive, as it is going to be very vulnerable to any of the choppers that come out of Abumosh here. As you can see it, one already pressuring the middle here. Going to be killing off this Marine of Almi, trying to grab supplies. In the meantime, actually see XCA5 grab that middle mini, so no double chopper play or spam coming out here from Abumosh. I think it's going to be just the chopper Goliath that he is fond of. Now he is trying to aggro the Sentinels onto the mini of Almirante. It looks like he successfully does, so that supply pad is going to go down in just a couple seconds here. So a bit of cheeky play coming out here from Red Team. Chopper skit in the back, harassing some Marines. Going to be grabbing another one as my game freezes, unfortunately.
I'm back anyway. Set to update the scores. Alright, both teams secured a middle mini each. Forge Hog is on its way out, and this is a must-win for Almirante Hechi. They're both chosen to go UNSC this game.
Yeah, a bit of a curious thing, because you often only see a banish on this map, just to how insane that early
choppers
chopper pressure
basically
can be. Yeah, and I mean, you can see it, like Almi's Marine count is, he lost like 3 Marines to that chopper scale. He didn't really have an answer for that, so.
It doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a War Council coming out for the Hunter Captain. I mean, it is a pretty small map, so it could do well here, but it looks like we're actually getting Goliath choppers, and probably some Skitterers coming out from Abumosh. Just looking to get enough units out as possible, and obviously the choppers are going to be really good against that Forge Hog as well. Maybe I think it's 6 or 7 rams, and that thing is a goner. So we'll see what happens here. And obviously it has the rams from the Goliaths as well, which do quite a bit of damage too.
Yeah, he actually did this Goliath chopper play versus Mighty and Roku yesterday.
Mine's going down there. The chopper ram's going on the Forge Hog. Almost lost its shield. He's just going to back off. The anvil round was used as well. Well, doesn't look like a lot of units here from Hechi and Almirante.
Yeah, they're getting pressured out very quickly here.
Our base is under attack.
So I'm behind again because of that.
A lot of snipers here from XCA as well, with Marines. 13 Marines, 3 snipers. If you get grenade thrower as well, because this game could almost be over already. There is not a lot of units from Hechi and Almirante at all. Hechi already going into a second generator, despite not having the advantage in this game. And these big Goliaths pushing up to the main base of Almirante, who again has no turrets. Trying to build snipers, but there's enough snipers from XCA here to pick off Almirante snipers that do come out.
Yeah, he's going to have entirely that Forge Hog to try to defend, but...
Goliath's already latching on, and looks like he's actually trying to main the base for a second there. Switches his focus to the supply pad, and it won't be long until we get Goliath drop to help here either. Hechizero has swapped into a second generator as well. Hechi has no production right now. Literally has no production. Almirante already lost a heavy pad. The turret comes up at the back. Already weak, super weak at the moment. Forchok loses his shield. He's forced to back off again from the fight. Turret gone, and again, we're going to be seeing Almirante getting his base stripped here, and Hechi going to be going for an Expo.
They're getting greedy. So greedy from Almi. This entire series. I mean, I can't even say entire series. It's been like 15 minutes between these two games.
There's the grenade throw from Hechizero as well, just to seal the deal here. And literally, Almirante and Hechi have just been completely walked over by Abumosh and Hechizero. I do not see them coming back from this. There's still Goliaths here that they can't deal with, and this base is getting made down. And I can only imagine what is going on with the comms for Almirante and Hechi right now. Absolutely screaming at each other. And just remember, Almirante dropped B-Save for Hechi. He also dropped EOD for Hechi. And that Goliath drop comes in as the snipers walk out. And this base is gone. This series is over. This game is over. Hechizero and Abu will be progressing on to the next round.
Talk about an upset. I mean,
Not just an upset, it's just complete dominance. Almirante cannot afford another base right now. He's about to lose his last 3 units. Oh wait, has he Forchog over here? He just needs Hechi to send him money.
Forchog, that's all he has. Like that is literally all he has. There's no way they feasibly come back in this game. Yeah,
I don't see it. Yeah, the Forchog with Scat Bomb going down. He's going to sit in the mines, but he's dead. The choppers are there to follow up. Almirante has been eliminated, and the series does go to Abumosh and Hechizero. Oh my god. What a first game. First series.
First series, yeah. Again, I don't think you ask anyone before today how this series goes, and they answer correctly.